Oh, I thought I saw there was more than one there. So I'm experimenting. Hello, Tina. Morning. Early morning. How are you? Oh, I was sleeping until some idiot decided to let fireworks off at 1:30 in the morning. Woke me up out of a dead sleep. And then the sirens right after. Laid there and said, I'm up now. Oh, I hope it wasn't a bad phone call at midnight. Oh, I broke it again. No, just a friend needed to talk. Well, that's good. Isn't that weird how a person's mind goes to, oh no, a phone call at midnight? I've already woken to pounding at the door at 3 o'clock in the morning with my sister and my stepmonster standing there. The night my brother died. Then I had to call my mom. And I couldn't tell her. As soon as I heard my mom's voice when I called her, like after the initial shock for me, I get the nerve up to call my mom and tell her son has died. I couldn't do it. My stepmother had to take the phone. As soon as I heard my mom's voice, I started crying all over again because I knew what I was about to tell her would break her heart for the rest of her life. So, and it did. Yeah. Ooh. Trying to keep it. Yeah, it's just black cardstock. And this is a pastel pencil chalk. Close them up. I forgot to take my pills. I should do that. I'm only 3 hours late. Better than nothing for getting all together. So, God, an itchy eye. Oh. Yeah, and I have a doctor's appointment at 8:30 or 9:30 in the morning tomorrow. Thank you for not letting me sleep till at least 6. Idiots. It's probably not the stencil I should have used to do what I'm going to do in a minute once I get this all done. But that's all right. It's just, I just want to practice a little bit. And ordering something on Tuesday. And I can get money in my bank. But where's my paper moved again? Okay. It's pretty good. Oh my God, my eye. Hello, Steph. Good morning. How are you, ladies? Both of you ladies are up late. Oh my, sorry. My fingertips are numb. Not always. It's not a good sign. I haven't had that for a while. Yeah. Works. So I have to have carpal tunnel surgery. My insurance denied this one way. So now I have to go to another whole doctor. Of course, it's a month out. Pretty sure. Where is it? Next week I go see him. But regardless, I was like, Jesus. No wonder people. Where's that? It's like, are you seriously? Hey. And then they say, use the Live Well app. This app, and every time I go to sign in, it says, does not recognize you. So, thank God I write stuff down. Today's 9:30. Scott, yeah. Yeah, I go the 25th of March. So talk about 2 months, a month out. Almost 2 months out. I'm having. Who knows after that? For something I hope to get done before I said to my doctor by the end of winter. Insurance denied it one way, so now I have to go back to a different way and see a whole different doctor. Talk about a money market, eh? I figured I'd have my hand done already. At least one. I don't know if I'll go back to sleep or not. I'm up for a while. Once I'm up, I'm usually up. Yeah. I should have did this in my black journal. I wasn't thinking. Oh well. Maybe next time. Because I haven't. I've actually two of them going on. Started in 2021. Where it's just. This is just black and white in this one. I I could have did it in this one. Or I could have started in this because there's a lot in here. I guess not. Yeah, I could have did something on this one. I might still do that. Who knows? We'll see. We'll put that aside. Boom. Okay. Oh. What I'm looking for, but I'm not seeing it. It's in this one. There's so much little gadget keeper things where everything gets thrown in. That's broken. Throw that away. Oh, look at these. All right. Okay. All right. So, watched a couple of videos yesterday, or I should say last night. No, I was done in paint, acrylic paint pens. So I watched on Mandela dotting quite a few videos yesterday to learn how to use all these gadgets. And this is kind of cool. So we're going to try on this. I don't know how well it's going to work because it's not really shaped like Mandela. But I have discovered how it kind of works. So I'm going to see what I can do. Nothing else will give me good practice too. Because I'm buying a kit. And it comes with more of a direction book. I just have to wait till Tuesday. I figured, what the heck? I have nothing. I don't know what I was going to do when I woke up. So I thought, I'll practice. See, this is the one thing I'm worried about. I have a bad habit of making sure I get paid. Yeah, no, this is just paint marker. The white one. I put the white one away. But this is all just paint markers and stencils, and I just doodled. You know. Oh, a tiny dot. Oh. Oops, I'm offline. That's right. That also look kind of cool. Let's see. Just me practicing. Oh, it's windy out. Well, I think it'll look pretty cool. My fingertips are numb. Oh, I got green on somewhere. That's all right. This is only a practice for me, anyways. That'd just be fun to do something. Probably this one wasn't the right one to use, but hey. Oh. Hi, Steph. How are you? Not bad, little dots. This site's going crazy in bed. Hey, we all are. Yeah, I was sleeping like you wouldn't believe. I was tired. I went to bed early. I should say early, but I was in bed by probably 10:30. Woke up some freaking idiots letting fireworks off at 1 o'clock in the morning, and then a whole mass load of sirens. Yeah. I said to Scott, what the hell was that? Because I heard the fireworks, and then all of a sudden, they were like little firework crackers, and then they went to the big mortars, and then I heard sirens. Yeah. Oh, this damn dry cough. I had about enough of it. My son is sick. He's got some sort of bug. And I was just over there Saturday, and he woke up in the middle of the night, fever, throwing up. I was like, oh, great. I just got done being sick. I don't want to catch something else. Hi, Rose. I'm good. Just practicing dots. Because eventually, I want to be able to do that. I am ordering a kit on Tuesday when my husband can go to the bank because we were boneheads. We forgot Monday was a holiday, so he forgot to put money in my account. So now I have to wait till Tuesday. So I'll tell you what I'm buying. Where's my phone? So I don't do. I'm so stoked too. I'm buying that on Tuesday. Yeah, I'll dupes, but I can show the kit, and work with the and follow a book. It was so cool. So yeah, I got a few of these, and I got a few of these, which I never knew what were for. But so, and then a step by step. Yeah, $20 for all that. I didn't think that was bad. I got a gobby. It is looking kind of cool though. Maybe it's not my best work, but hey. See, I probably shouldn't have picked something like this, but now that I started, I probably will just do this and not worry about this and do something else that's a little bit bigger. I think like, let's see. I had a few I thought would work out good. I just don't know where I put them. Back in here. Like that. Look at that. Circle line would look cool. But it's. Oh, where are you? That one might have been a cool one to do too. Oh, right here. I'm going to use this one. I know. All sorts of one I could putz with. Okay. Oh, I smeared. Oh, well. Yeah, I said I should have thought earlier before I did that. I could have did it in my book I have going here. Also. Oh, let that dry a little bit because I'm smearing on there. But I discovered I've always had these because I watched some YouTube videos late and trying to go to sleep last night. I was tired, but I couldn't fall asleep. God, it drives me crazy. And then when I fall asleep, I get woke up by idiots with fireworks. So, but I discovered I had these for a while. I couldn't ever figure out what do you do with them. Well, I figured it out, guys. Ready? They make lines. Or, this was fun about this, having art journals. Go like that. Hi, Brenda. Oh. Man, I'm off center. So I got this over here drying because I smeared and some else. But, oh well. I'll make it work. I'm just putzing. I was sleeping till damn idiots let some fireworks off this morning. 1 o'clock. Like, seriously, people. Some people got to work in the morning. I guess you guys can. But then it was right afterward, a whole shitload of sirens. Oops. So. Boom. I made a flower. Hey, I'm pretty proud of my flower. Oh my god. I'm pretty proud of that. It looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, I never knew what these were for. I was given them and I just stuck them in my paint thing. And when I was watching dot art yesterday, I was like, oh my god, that's what them are for. I would have been experimenting with these a long time ago. Hi, Randy Rabbit. This is why people have like tons of art journals going on. Like me, for instance. I have tons of art journals here and there. Little ones, big ones, you name it. They're all over. This one's more of a dots. Yep, you girls go for it. I will be right back. I gotta go use the little girls' room. So if you want to get something to drink, coffee, tea, whatever, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Did you guys leave? See? Good time to take a break. Everybody need to go use the little girl's room. My husband thinks it's funny. Oh, look at it. Forgot I had these in here. Well, due to the fact I got this book out, I haven't done anything in my black journal in a long time, and I got this started. So, and I got this going on. Let's do some mixed media. Let's get it done. So, actually, let me get a brush. I'm gonna kind of wipe my hands of this. I won't waste this piece of paper, but I smeared it, so I don't like it anymore. So I'll do something over it and save it. I got all this paint sitting in here. And I don't like wasting paint, so. Yeah, I'm definitely going to wait for the kit to learn more about doing that. I think I picked uh, the wrong stencil to try to do the dots on. So I had to get up to go pee. I looked outside to see if Noah was double parked with his. Yeah, I was woke up by fireworks from some idiot. I'll have to be at the doctor's at 9 o'clock. Well, I should say not. It's a doctor's office, but I only have to have my blood pressure checked. So it's like a walk in and nurse checks my blood pressure because it was high the last time I went to the doctor. So I have to figure out what's going on with me. Hopefully, it's just because I had that virus running around in me the day it was in there. That was causing my vocal cords a couple weeks ago. Yeah, hopefully it's just that. So look how nice and clean I got my stencils. I worked hard at them. Those were the ones that took the longest to get clean. You know what? I've had a mild winter. Knock on wood. I can't complain about our winter. I'm sure I ain't got no goopy. Damn. Can you imagine all the people that bought tickets for that? Plan their vacation and now can't see the race? I'd be so mad. So you can tell I'm not up to NASCAR anymore. Well, I didn't even realize Daytona was February. Yeah, it is February. All right, Randy. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah. Could be like me traveling down there and planning to come back like on such and such day, and now can't see the race because of the rain delay. But you know what? That's the chance you take. Nice. Well, they make a lot of money. It's a big. Been to 2 races. Milwaukee's in Michigan. Okay. Any more big? If they couldn't get that race on the way, wow. It's the first time I think I've ever heard that happening at Daytona. I mean, I've heard it having to be done, delayed, but not this bad. All right, Steph. Yeah, I'm just putzing here, and I think I'm going to try again, too. I'm trying to find an old-fashioned clip like this. I need one more. I only got one, and I don't know where to find it. Oh, wow. Been a while since I paid attention to NASCAR. When I used to watch NASCAR, me and my mom would bet, and then we'd put our bet in a jar. If win or lose, it was like $1, $2 a person. But when my mom passed away, I didn't have my NASCAR buddy, so this wasn't the same. I haven't watched a race in so long. She liked Rusty Wallace. I was a big Dale Jr. fan. And it wasn't because he was seniors. When I went to see him to Milwaukee to the Bashir series, I just picked a number that was closest to my car or my birthday, and it was Dale Jr. So I just stuck following him. Hey, they're surprised. They're lucky NASCAR didn't go belly up when Dale Sr. passed away. Really, Kyle Busch? Nope. Everybody was surprised I didn't like the Wisconsin guy, Matt Kenson. I couldn't even tell you who's on this circuit. I know Dale Jr. doesn't race anymore. My mom went on the Rusty Wallace cruise. She rode up in the elevator with Rusty. It was pretty cool. She called me on my birthday from the cruise ship on the Rusty Wallace cruise because it was happening the same time my birthday, and she didn't. She was like, "Man, I'll miss Tina's birthday," and I'm like, "Just go on a damn cruise, Mom. You know, it's only a birthday. We'll celebrate when you get back." So she called me international. She said that was the most expensive phone call she ever made. Just to call and wish me happy birthday. Happy birthday, love you. I'm having fun. Met Rusty Wallace. Bye. I'll never forget that. I have to admit, my mom, she got to see Alaska. That was one of her dreams. She got to go on the Rusty Wallace cruise. That was another one of her dreams. You know, bucket list, I guess you should say, not dream. She accomplished a lot what she wanted to get done before she passed away. So I'm happy for that. Man, I should have got these tools out a long time ago. Well, they make the perfect dots. I don't know if it was given to me, but they came in this little, I don't remember buying it, so I might have got it at D-Stash or friend mail. I don't know. It's called dotting tools. So I got these little tubes, and then these and this one. So I was watching videos yesterday. I was doing rocks and I wanted to use these. And then these were, I also got given these and didn't realize what these. I always thought these were for clay. Here they're for this stuff. So I've decided I'm buying this on Tuesday. This guy's putting money in my account so I can learn how to do it better. Yeah, it's a kit, and I got some of it, but it doesn't hurt to have doubles. Come on, focus. Because it comes with an instruction manual and all this goody stuff. Plus mandala patterns. So I'm buying that on Tuesday. I'm ordering it on Tuesday. It's kind of cool. Because I want to learn to do that. And now I'm just putzing. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Lindy. So I said to my husband, I'm like, because he totally forgot to put money in my account for me on Friday. And then Saturday he had a run, and he's like, "I'll do it Monday, I promise." I said, "You can't do it Monday." He's like, "Why not?" I said, "Banks are closed." And he's like, "Damn it!" And I'm like, "Because he has two accounts. I have one account. Well, we have two. He has one account because when his dad passed away, he had to open an account at the bank his dad was through. Yeah, crazy, but whatever." So, and then our regular account, we still have open. We're kind of thinking about just closing it because everything's linked to this one account that I pay the bills out of. But I said it's not that hard to switch, everything over. It's like, oh, okay. So we're thinking about doing that. But, so every time he gets paid, he has to put money in this other account. No, I was asleep until 1 o'clock when some freaking idiots decided to let firecrackers and fireworks off. I should say fireworks. There were firecrackers and like M80s or whatever Scott called them. Because that one, man, it went boom. And I jumped out of the bed going, ah! And then we heard sirens. So, no. I was happily, contently sleeping. So I have a doctor's appointment at 9:30 today. I had to go get my blood pressure checked because when I went to the doctor a few weeks ago when I was sick, my blood pressure was 149/89. I guess that's not good or that, I don't know. But so they wanted to recheck it after I was feeling better. So I go in, the nurse check it today. I know it's like just walk in. I'm here to get my blood pressure checked. The nurse takes my blood pressure and sends me on my merry way. And hopefully it's back to normal. If not, then we have to determine if it's a side effect from my medication. And I hope that's all it is. Yeah. I mean, I was hoping I'd wake up like 6 o'clock. Thank you, boneheads. So I figured I'd just putz with the ones I have until I can look. I mean, I watched some good videos. Don't get me wrong. What I did learn is you should use a tray, not a flat surface, so that you paint. I'll get a color that shows up. We'll use this nice, pretty. Light blue. Spritz a little water. Oh, that's my pops. Oh, there it is. Stir it up a little bit. Because you want it kind of elusive. Okay. You want to pick up and go back so that they're usually the same size, which I fail at being miserably. But you know what? it's good practicing for me right now, so it don't matter. Just to get this feel of this. I'm going to spin this a little bit too and get a good. Hard to believe that's one thing of paint. Ready? Dip. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Oh, I ran out of paint. You would think it'd be big. It would be bigger, personally. Down. Up. It's different. Oh, see, that would put me to sleep. I love rain. I go to sleep to thunder and lightning half the time. So I download it. Gonna look cool when it's cut up for ATC. I'm gonna make a birthday ATC out of this. So I was looking to see what I had in all my stuff. I saw this, so let's see how this works. Not bad. What is it? Oh, I was like, what is resting on it that won't let this level out here? Nice. I went through a lot too when I moved. Now, if I only could get my husband to do it, we'd be all right. He hangs on to everything under the sun. There's always a reason for it, you know. Might need it down the road. I just shake my head. I give up on it. He gets it from his dad. I got rid of more stuff than that man did when we moved. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I'm like, the things he hangs on to is just crazy. My goal is to widen my goat path to my desk while moving even more stuff out of the next spot. Ah. Well, I was cleaning in the basement. I started I put boxes because I was running in the same stuff, like outlet covers, the plastic little covers, and then the outlets itself. I have a box full boxes. My father-in-law was an electrician, and I said to Scott, "We don't need to buy stuff. We need to look and get organized in this house, especially when it comes to the manly stuff. So guarantee Dad has it. Why are we buying it?" Just organizing the chaos. You never know. I'm like, never know what. You never know we might need it. Then why? Okay, I said to him, if that's the case, then why aren't we using it when we need it? He went and bought something. I'm like, why didn't? And I'm like, we had some of them. Oh, I don't know. Well, it's called Scott. Look. Because it's easier to run up to the store and grab it than to go look through the house. And I said 20 years from now, the basement will look the same. We'll never, because I can't get rid of nothing. The kids thought it was me until they moved this last time. They realized it wasn't me, it was their dad. This one went way back. I haven't did one like this in a long time. It's like going back to the basics for me. It's fun once in a while. Going back to like cool. I want to do just a oh, I am so sorry. I forgot to change it where it's every 30 minutes, Lindy. Or yeah, usually, yeah, YouTube's usually doesn't. I forgot to switch it to every 30 minutes when I went and did it this morning. So every 30 minutes instead of every whenever YouTube decides to put them on. I'm sorry, I forgot. I have to click and remember that when I do live. Yeah. Yeah. Because I finally figured it out where to go switch that. And I just forgot to do it when I went live. I don't think I can. Yeah, I'm live now. I can't go back. But I'm going to call it a morning anyways. I've been on here 2 hours. I'm going to see if I can go back to bed for a few hours. But that looking pretty cool. We'll see. But as I was saying, I want to get a journal and just do a art journal of backgrounds, not add an image on top of them, just backgrounds. I think it'd be kind of cool. Just one whole journal of best backgrounds. I could even do it in a collage or a notebook. Maybe I can do it in. That's what I'll use. I'll do it in this. Start that. Come on. Like this. Like this. Excited. I'm going to start my first art journal. Oh, art journal. I have so many art journals, Lindy. I like this is my colored one where it's black paper. Okay. I just doodle. I got 42 on my shelf alone. That there. Because thing is you know, if you don't dry in between, I don't like usually drying in between with a hairdryer. I like drying them on their own. This is my little one I got going on. Usually this one is the one like I'll take like what's rest. Let's see, it's on my palette. Let's see, and I'll come in and I'll just or on a sponge. And it don't matter because I'm just building a background. I'll let that dry. And then I'll come back to it later. Like back here, I think I got one going on too. Yeah, okay. And just build and build. And then this is that. I'll let that dry. What's I got going on in this one? I got them going on all the time. And that one. Like I said, I always got more than one. That. Same thing. And then some I still go back into. I have to like put a quote. This is me with those Dollar Tree things from at Halloween. Just have to get a quote. Halloween. Another Halloween. I need to get a quote. This one I still haven't. I think it's so cool. I haven't did anything with it yet. This one I'm still working on. This was supposed to look like a stained glass. Kind of failed, but it looks good, cool to me. Another starter one. And she's probably thinking, oh, Jesus, Tina. Yeah, like I said, I got many going on. Thank God, one more after this. And like also, in my pocket, little one. I think Allie did that. Oh no, Riley did that. Like this, I'll probably got a saying here I kept. So I'll come in here, maybe put it here. Inquiring minds want to know, you know. Allie made that years ago. She was only like in Head Start, so I stuck it in here when I moved. These are bits of my background that I cut up for something else, so I built the background. Eventually I'll add something. Someday I'll just come and just bam, slam it out with images. Like I got an image right there. And I got this one going on with just vintage stuff. I got you. Let's put it in there. Oh, yeah, I'm nuts. I'm just nuts. I've come to realize that. I'm nuts. Because then I can tidying up my craft space. Because I've been organizing again. I came across these. What am I dragging out? Sorry. So I must have been starting something here. 2019. Yep, see? Okay, happy Valentine's Day. And I didn't finish it. I made this because it looks like I stitched it with my own sewing machine. So I'm going to stick that in here. And then I have this one going on. But it's in here. I don't think I did any. Oh, maybe. I was going to do something. I must have quit. Yeah. I just got it stuck in here. Take that out. Oh, it's falling apart. I must was going to do something. Changed my mind. See. This. Oh, yeah, see, it came out. Won't matter. That's how the one is on my shelf already. Just how crazy it is. And I came across this, not used. So stick that in somewhere. Then I came across this. Look at all these. Aren't you crazy? This one I didn't use yet. This journal belongs to. I haven't tackled that one yet. I'll leave that alone. This I'll sit like this and I'll just grab it. Eventually, it'll be completed and then put on my shelf. Yep. I always got them going on. And I always end up finishing them too. But like I said, like right now, I got 2 drying. So I work in the other ones while those are, something's drying. That's how that's why. That's what happens is. Like when this one's drying, because I don't like to air dry unless I'm working actually on a project. But I'll let this sit, and then I'll come back to it eventually. But eventually I'll come back to it. Yeah, I got a little white bookshelf, And it's all stacked up of art journals I've done. What I like going through is going back and looking at them and seeing how I improved or trying to replicate something I already did. Yeah, that's really challenging. But as I was saying, I'm going to start. As I never have done where it's just one book journal made of just backgrounds. So I bought this used planner, and I think that's what I'm going to do on this. It's just, and I don't care that this is on, I won't cover it. And just build backgrounds on this. Just backgrounds. I might. Or what do I do with it? This is what I'm going to use. I'm going to say this. Because just in case I'm doing the artist journal prompts of 2024 with Life with Patty. And I have a feeling I'm going to end up having to have two of them. Because this is going to get a little bit bulky eventually. So I think I'll save this one. And that's this week's. And then at least they're the same if I have to do 2 books. Because this is 52 weeks. And eventually it's going to get a little bulky where I'm going to have to start thinning some pages out. So I might have to move into that one. So yeah, I'll save that one. But the other day, Miss Cat's Crafting, I was watching her, one of her videos, and I'm like, oh my God, I'd have never thought of this. So I bought these books. And okay, they're just little white paper books. Okay? Maybe 10, 12 pages in them. I bought them for Riley. I bought a whole stack. She took a whole bunch of them, and I kept a few for myself. She glued them together to make one. She took 2. I took what was, I think, 3 or 4 maybe. Let's see, orange. Let's see. Red, orange, purple, green, white, orange, red. Let's see. Red. I can't count. Red 1, yellow 2, purple 3, green 4, white 6, orange 7, and blue 8. So 8 of them, and I glued them together. Like, let's see. Right here. I still have to put a piece of tape. I really glued the binder too. I'm going to put a piece of tape right there. And that's what I'm going to use for just doing my backgrounds. I know, I never thought of that. And that's what I'm going to. So, yeah, I bought a whole stack of these. Loretta Grazio for little or nothing. And I kept 8 and gave the rest to Riley to putz with. So what I'll do is just put a piece of tape, masking tape, because I don't have no. She got this. I don't know where she found this wide ass washi tape. I'm gonna have to ask her, and I forgot. Plus, I do this, making memories, and throughout the year, I start with New Year's Eve. No, that's not really champagne. It's grape wine. I just think it's funny. It's my grandkids. And then this is Diamond going to the Packer game, and some friend of ours, friends came up for the Chicago Bears game, and Diamond. And then this big snowstorm Scott and I had. I have to go back and remember the date and the name of the snowstorm. Yeah, I got this off of Amazon. So that's a big snowstorm we had. This is my squirrels. That little pesky squirrel likes to get it on my bird feeder. Feed him a peanut, and he still pulls that stunt. These are my son's little dogs, Spot, Scout, and Spencer. And me and Diamond had a lunch date before she went back to school. This is my fish I got. This is my son. He's a bus driver in the morning. He brings his bus home in the morning, so I snuck over and was taking pictures of him. As you can tell, he's like, just get it done with, Mom. Oh, Mom, you drive me crazy. I drive my son crazy. And this is my son's dog, because this is my son's house. This is my yard. My son's dog, Spencer, he waits for me at the fence till I come out. He's so funny. So I took pictures of him last week. And he'll sit there until I come out. Until they call him in. He'll do his duty and then he waits at the fence because I pet him over the fence. And it doesn't help that Nana gives him treats. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can imagine you can get these on Amazon if that's what you're talking about. But I got mine at a garage sale. A whole stack of them. So, Amazon for the washi tape. The big, yep. Okay. I was like, you know what? I want to do a book just of backgrounds. You know, no images on them, just build backgrounds. And this, you know what? I made this the other day watching that video. And here we go. This is going to be my background one. I thought about doing a one page for every die cut and Cricut cut I have, plus one page at each of all my stamps, but I would end up having to do. Yeah, me too. I tried that, Brenda. Oh, I'll have to check that out, Lindy. It can't be that hard. Like washi tape, because I got two-sided, which is I got it off eBay, and I still have the person in my list. It's 3M double-sided tape, kind of. I've used that. I even have that little Xron or whatever sticker machine, but it's just that little one. I looked into buying a bigger one of those. Them are expensive. One of those Xron or whatever it's called. I have one. I got it in a D-stash from Bima, and guess what? I've never used it. It's somewhere in this craft room. I've seen it not long ago. And I got a couple of refills too, and I have yet to use it. There's just some things you purchase that you think that you're going to hang on to something. Something's teetering. I don't want to fall. Oh. Sorry. Like that sticker machine. I thought I'd use it more, and guess what? I don't use it. Yeah. Just get a tape runner and store your tapes on a wax paper or old and you sticker sheets. Well, that's why I bought this. This is what I'm going to use to actually do my book. I'll get it down. Or I could use that. Or I got tug tape. But see these big rolls? These are off the end of machines where Scott used to work. What sucks is he doesn't get these anymore because he doesn't work there. But guess what? It's so nice to have friends because Ty's got me a whole box full. He's been saving for me. But this is painter's tape. This is masking tape. And this is what I've done. Okay. I don't got much scraps left. I don't think I got. Well, we'll just do this. Okay. It's probably an easier way, but this is what I did. This is probably not going to work. It's like you, I'll just put it somewhere else. But I've done this. Now I can get it up with my finger. Oh, come on, Tina. Okay, there we go. Oh. Jesus. Usually I let it sit there on a glass mat for longer. Oh, come on. You got too close. I've done that. So you gotta watch, because now I got masking tape on the end here, and I don't want that. See? That's why I usually wait till it's dry, because then I trim it better. But you get the drift. And now I got my binding, and then, oh, it's, yeah, I gotta get that off. Got good binding. So I'll trim that up a little bit. Bad dark. But there we go. Okay. Just get tape runner. Okay. I do have kid sticker boards. I ran making tape. Yeah, very expensive markers. Yeah. I have a few Copics, but I don't need Copics to color. They're very pricey. They're not a cheap marker. I can do just the same job on just El Cheapos. I mean, if they sent me free markers, well, of course I'd use them. Yep. They're crazy. How crooked I am. That's all right. There we go. I got my binder on. Depending on which way I want to go. Boom. I could have been a little straighter, but oh well. But look at nice. Look how fall apart. By the time I'm done anyways, you ain't gonna see it. And now this I'll make into some ATC cards. I'm actually gonna make Helen's birthday with this one. I have to do a birthday ATC card. But I'm going to call it, ladies. I'm going to go lay down for a few hours. Or try at least. Oh. And I will talk to y'all later. See, I'm getting tired again. Thanks for coming in, ladies. I know it was just a putz. It was just me putzing today. You know what? And sometimes that's fun. So I will probably talk to y'all sometime tomorrow. Because you never know. I go live when I feel like going live. I don't have a set time. So some people like that, do it like that. Some people I've had complaints. Tina, you need to be more accurate in when you go live. You know what? That's not my channel. I go live when I choose to go live. Unless I have something planned with somebody else in a certain time, then yeah. But if it's just me, I go live when I want to go live. I go live at 2 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's me. I go live when I choose to. I'm on my own clock. I'm on nobody else's unless there's an appointment I have to be at, or I go live with somebody else. And it's kind of been that way for my channel 90% of the time anyways. So, and I look at it this way. You come, you see me. If you don't, you can rewatch it. And you know, man has made clocks. The good Lord hasn't. The only clock the good Lord put on me is the day I was born and the day I die. Amen. Right, Lindy. Like my husband says, he likes my husband's. Well, thank you, Brenda. Well, yeah, because some people, I'm sporadic, and people like that. Some people don't like, like, I got an email from somebody that told me I need to go set a time and be accurate. No, I'm not accurate. See, Becca's up and going, and she's coming in as I'm good enough. Good morning, Becca. But yeah, I mean, I look at certain people, that's, like Becca goes about 10 o'clock my time, usually. Oh, and there's certain people I know that go live and I won't go live when they're live, and Becca's kind of one of them. And because I check to see who's on. Oh, Becca's on. I'll go watch her. Or like, oh, Tammy's on. I'll go, or or Miss Kathy's on, or Casey's on. I'll be like, I'll go watch them for a while, and then usually it's about me, like, with my husband, Pat, in 2023 was not a good year for me. Losing my father-in-law. Yeah, so are mine. Yep, me too. I go. That's what we were talking about. I go when I go. I don't have a set time, but I do know you're doing mornings. So, oh my God, so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like I said, I'm getting tired. Me and Becca are like hit or miss in the morning. Hi, Clint. Because I usually on by 8 o'clock and I'm usually off by 10. If I'm up. Like today, I'd be still sleeping if it wasn't for this freaking idiots letting firecrackers off at 1 o'clock in the morning. Because, like I said, I have to go to the doctor for 9:30. I have to be there for 9:15. I shouldn't say go to the doctor. I have to go to my doctor's office. The nurse has to take my blood pressure to see if my blood pressure is back to normal. Because when I was sick, when I lost my voice with this virus I have, my blood pressure was down or high or whatever, however that works. I was 149/89. I don't know how that works, but that's not good, I guess. So I have to go back tomorrow or today and get my blood pressure checked. And if it's still like that, then I have to make a doctor's appointment and we have to figure out if it's medication I'm on. Too high. Yeah. So, because I told the lady I don't do well with a mask on. I had a mask on because I had to wear a mask, and I think that may I don't know if that brought my blood pressure up or not. So we'll see. Plus being sick. And that's what they want to check to make sure. Because I've never had that happen before. Never. This is the first. So we want to make sure it wasn't the fact that I like this virus that was affecting my vocal cords. Or the fact that because I had to wear masks for 20 minutes. I don't do I couldn't breathe. I told the lady, I said, probably because I'm wearing this stupid ass mask. And she's like, yeah, it could be. So. Yeah. Diamond checked it here on ours because we have one from Scott's dad. And it was back to what she said it should be. So. Because Diamond, she has that nursing stuff behind her. She knows how to do all that stuff. So, but we'll go see from the doctor's office. I hope it's not because the thing is my doctor said, I'm on a medication for my hands right now that he did not want me to still be on. But due to the fact my insurance denied the procedure because it was invasive too much, I had to go see now a different doctor who's going to probably put me under the knife, and that's at the end of March. So I'm still on this medication that he doesn't want me on permanently. And then my anxiety medication. Those are my two newest medications. So where something come up in between that. White coat tension happens to most people. What's white coat tension? White coat syndrome. What the hell is white coat syndrome? Fear to bad news from them. Oh, no. See, I have a what do you call it? PDS? No, not post-traumatic syndrome. Like soldiers get. What the hell it's called? I have it with masks because I have a fear of something going over my nose and my mouth from all the surgeries I had as a kid. PTSD. Yes, thank you. I always say it wrong. Yeah. So I go in a panic attack almost when I have to wear a mask. I had got a slip from my doctor's office during COVID because we were in a Hobby Lobby, Diamond and I started hyperventilating. She could see it in my face. She made me take my mask down and mask off and sit in an aisle. And then this lady went and got the manager, and the manager's like, "Are you need an ambulance?" He wasn't even worried that I didn't have to put mask on. And my mom goes, "She's got a medical condition. She's handling it. She's in this aisle with me. Why does this lady had to go?" The lady was throwing a fit. Oh my God! She wasn't concerned for my health. Okay. When Diamond made me sit down because I almost passed out. You can see it coming on. because I took off my mask in the store. Yep. There. And I looked at I said, in my purse, Diamond. Diamond's like, what? I said, first pocket in my purse. Get my letter out. Got the letter out. Manager looks at it and hands back to me. He says, none of my business. He goes, I can't enforce it. Yeah, Scott brought me actually a mask, a plastic thing home from work that when I did wear, because I agree, but I couldn't wear the one that went right over. So he brought like the shield thing they gave out at work, and then I was fine. But as soon as I put that thing over, just like when I have surgeries, they give me a sedative before I go into that room to count backwards because I go in a full panic attack. And the only thing we can think it's from is when I have all these surgeries when I was 6, 7 years old. All I saw was this black thing coming down on my nose and saying, count back. Yeah, I go in full panic attack. So yeah, I didn't do much. I didn't go out and about much during COVID because of that. And then I called my I was like, call your doctor, get a letter. So I got a letter because I had it happen to me twice. And I'd go down the aisle just to catch air. If it got to me, I'd go down the aisle and nobody'd be there. And I'd take my mask off, do the breathe in, breathe out technique I learned. And it never fails somebody to come down that aisle. You need to put your mask on. I'll be like, right there. Leave me alone, But so I said to the nurse the day I was in there because of that. They didn't know what I had. They put me in a room right away so I could take my mask off. So as I got in the room, she said I could take the mask off. But I sat for 10 minutes in the waiting room, and then they put me in a room because I couldn't talk. I wrote the guy a note. I'm sick. And then when I spoke a little bit, and he's like, I'll get you a room. I'm like, okay. 10 minutes later. But I sat there until the nurse came in, and she told me I could take my mask off in between. My doctor came in without a mask. Yeah. But he didn't have a name for it. He had no idea what I had. He did. Because I gave him my result from Diamond and I test. Because Diamond got the test. See, on a reservation, they still give your free COVID tests out. Those ones you can do at home. So Diamond ran in, got 2 COVID tests, came out, dropped one off, or helped me do mine. And then he had to wait take it back. And they do it right on scene. And they didn't even question Diamond. It's about mine. We just put my name on it, and they tested it right there. Came back the next day, negative. So neither one of us had COVID because we were both sick. Oh my God. We don't know what we picked up. Her voice was affected, but not as bad as mine was. Yeah. They just put her in an antibiotic like me too. There's so much out there, my doctor says he can't keep up these days. That's how he put it to me. He told me I might have to go back to school. I said, really, Doc? And he goes, yep. He goes, because there's so much out there. He goes, I can't keep up. Yeah. It's close to the same fear as being buried alive. Well, I didn't realize that I had the PTSD. I knew I just had that fear because I couldn't even wear ski masks outside when I was a kid or a scarf over my mouth. I would just have a total meltdown. Well, they didn't have a name back years ago for that kind of stuff. It was my doctor's one that told me about it. Probably, let's see. When did I have my gallbladder out? 7 years ago? Yeah, because I've only had eye surgeries and my feet operated on and my tubal when I was pregnant. After my pregnancy, sorry, because I had my son and then I had my tubal the same day. I was having my gallbladder surgery, and my husband said to the people at the hospital, "You might want to give her a sedative." She goes in full panic attack once she goes in that operation room and sees the gas mask. And it was that Dr. Kennedy. Dr. Kennedy said, and I looked at Scott. He was talking to Scott while I was coming out of recovery. And he says, "Your wife suffers from PTSD." He goes, when Scott was, because he was talking to Scott about it. I'd have never known that. And I'm like, that makes sense. Because Dr. Kennedy talked to me about it later. I said, that makes sense. He goes, yeah, it's trauma as a child. Yeah. He goes, oh. A lot of people have them, they don't even realize it. Like me, like anxiety and panic attacks. Panic attacks are worse than anxiety for me. My son, like, it's okay. Xavier, I drive my son crazy. He tells me this all the time. Mom, you drive me crazy. So, y'all see my rock bits that I did? I painted those rocks the other day. Well, I called Xavier up because I gave him the Cookie Monster one. Matter of fact, let's see. I don't. Did I keep the pictures? Shoot. Okay, hang on. I'll show you. I think they turned out so cute. So there's my rocks. Right there's the Cookie Monster. I made Cookie Monster. So Xavier, my son, steady. There we go. I did not do the call. Allie did the call. But so I called Xavier. I said, Xavier, I got something for you. He's like, what? I said, I want to surprise you. He goes, okay, come on, come over. He says, you can walk right in, which is usually, because usually he lets me in. And he goes, you can come right in, Mom. And I'm like, okay. Why? He goes, you'll see. I'm like, are you okay? And he didn't answer me. So I'm thinking maybe he got hurt at work, threw out his back, something. And so I get in, and my daughter-in-law's there. I gave her actually the little ladybug rock, and he's on the couch. And I looked at him and I said, "What's wrong?" He goes, "Nothing." I said, "Well, you acted like something was wrong." He goes, "Where'd you get that?" I'm like, "You can come right in, Mom. You'll see when you get here." He goes, "Why do you always think the worst?" I said, "Because it's mother instincts, motherly thing. I said, "Because first of all, you're letting me come right in your house. You're not opening the door for me." When I asked why, and you say, "I'll see." You know what? He had a cat on top of him, Foxy. So he didn't have to get up. Because the funny thing is, we had this rule that if you had a pet in your lap and you needed something to get done, you could ask somebody else and they had to do it. You didn't have to move because the pet was in your lap. Yeah. And I told Xavier, I don't know. I go in a full manic, think something worse, and I go in a panic mode. Like something, oh boy. He goes, it drive me crazy. You never had a pet rock? Tammy got this kit for us for Christmas. For Sandy, her, and I to do. And her and Sandy did it on my Crafty Styles the other day, Friday, and I did it Saturday morning. The rocks, I think you're better off not buying those kits, I'll tell you. I'll be honest. Because the rocks were something to be desired. I expected them to look like this. This is out of my rocks from a planter. They're nice and flat. These are smooth. These ones out of the kit, those two on front are mine. Like that one was from me, and that one's from me. The rest were out of the kit. They were just weird. Now Coda's, the one I bought, Coda, his are like flat like this too. But I created something with them. Took me a bit, but these kind of made strawberries. Those are strawberries. Oh, and there was this weird shaped one. I made it into a Hershey Kiss. This one I had no idea what to do. This one I turned into ladybugs. That's Mike from Monsters Inc. Demi said I should have made that a toe. That's supposed to be a helmet. And that is this was an alligator. This is a T-Rex. Whoops. That one, pink one, has a mushroom on it. You can't kind of see it right at the moment. There's a mushroom on that one. Cookie Monster. And then this one was odd shaped. It reminded me of something you stick on a door to keep it open. And then I did that one with Smile. But they were so weird. I've never done rocks. Because I want to learn this really good. This is my next thing. I'm buying that kit, like I told you right there. That. And I want to get bigger rocks, probably about the size of this, to make, if not bigger, if I can find them. Or I'm going to make them with cement and make cement garden paths. Walkway. I might make them. I've seen how you make them. Buy pie tins, and you buy quick cement. And I'm going to make them. And then I'm going to dot them and make little garden stones. That's why I'm buying it. I want to learn how to do this. That's my summer product. I got in trouble for cutting out my dad's favorite house painting brush to use for whiskers for a cat and but that's why I'm buying this, so I can learn better to use to make mandalas. So I was telling Scott about this. Do you know this conspiracy called Mandela? Did you ever hear that? Him and I'm talking one whole thing. He's thinking I'm talking his thing. I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, Mandela theory. I'm like, what the? I said, no, it's an art. It's a style. So he brings up this shit on YouTube. It's crazy. Look it up once. Mandela theory. Yeah. It's out there. But there's today's mixed media for now. I'm not done with it, but I'm going to let it dry more. I can tell it's not dry all the way. Needs all these weird theories out there. Conspiracy. I'm a conspiracy. I told. Oh, you went down. It's yeah, it is crazy. Went down a rabbit hole looking it up with him. I never knew until I went and I was telling Scott about what I want to do, because I was asked him about quick cement, if it's hard to work with, and he's like, "What do you want to do?" So I was telling him. He's like, "No, honey, that's easy. You just mix it up real good, get your things." And he goes, "I wouldn't do it now." He goes, "I'd do it when it's nicer on you. Put your craft table outside. I have 2 sawhorses and a chunk of wood that I bet you have hundreds of layers of paint on that I use outside." He goes, "Matter of fact, Dad's got 3 bags in the garage." I'm like, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, they're underneath the tool bench. You can." I'm like, "Can I have them?" He's like, "Yeah." So I just want to find, probably, I sit down on somebody's used pie tins, not the deep dish ones, the thinner ones, and I'm going to make them. And then I want to do, like I said, Oh, I was sleeping till 1 o'clock, Lori, when idiots woke me up with fireworks. Or I shouldn't even say fireworks. They were firecrackers and M80s or whatever Scott called them. And then all hell broke loose and sirens. I was sleeping. I come walking in by Scott going, "What the hell was that?" And then I heard another motor. Boom. Then we hear little ones. And then we hear, "Wee!" So there was a police officer. Scott just got home. Matter of fact, he told me. He goes, "Yep, they're leaving Quick Trip." I'm like, "Oh, Quick Trip is a gas station by us in Lombardi." Scott said he just filled up his work van and they were all in there having coffee. So they all left Quick Trip with their sirens blaring. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. It's freaking Sunday, people. You ain't supposed to be partying. It's Sunday. People got to work tomorrow. But this right here is something that I learned from Kathy, where she took these little books. She had two. I put all mine together. And she glued the covers together to make a book. And I had all these little ones. What did I say? Can't see. I had blue, purple, yellow, white, green, yellow, red, orange. And I made one book. So, something I've never done is just did backgrounds and not add something on them or saying. So this little book is going to be full of just my backgrounds when I work in there. That's what this is. Oh yeah, this will be about my normal time up. Yeah, I've been going to bed pretty reasonably, or 10:30, 11ish. Get up with my husband's alarm will be going off in 20 minutes because he has to pick kids up at 6:30. And I have to be the doctor for 9:15 this morning. Or sorry, doctor's office to get my blood pressure checked. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Because once I'm up, I can't go back to sleep. That's how I. Yeah. Yeah. I could be live by 6:30, 7 o'clock every morning if I wanted to, or like right now, because you figure Scott's alarm. Because my husband's one of these. Tell me, is this a man thing? Because I've lived with Scott for 31 years now. I've never lived with another man in my entire life, except if you count my son and my father-in-law. But he sets an alarm, and then he hits it 4 or 5, 6 times, and by the time I'm the one that's up. He's still hitting the snooze button. I said to him, "Why do you set an alarm if I'm the one that wakes you?" I smacked him the other day. Wham! He's like, "What?" I said, "Get the hell up and shut that damn thing off. I'm trying to sleep here." I was so upset. It was like the sixth, seventh time. And then he said I woke him in my sleep last week was saying, "Shut the alarm off." I must have been dreaming. I woke him up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Shut the alarm off. So he's thinking the alarm's going up. So he got up to shut the alarm off, and the alarm wasn't going off. He crawled back in bed, and I'm like, "Shut the damn alarm off." Then I woke him up. You know what I told him? That's what he gets. Because I come waltzing in at 4 o'clock, and I'm like, "What are you doing up?" He goes, "My wife woke me up saying to shut the alarm off." He goes, "And I didn't have to be up at 1:30, 2 o'clock." I'm like, "Oh." And I go, "Well, that's what you get for waking me up the day before." Oh. Yeah, my husband's one of these. The kids in our apartment complex, I lived in where it's like 3 apartment complexes, one whole thing, 3 sections in a whole area. And there was like probably 8 kids ran around and pulled all the fire alarms in all these apartment complexes. So you got my 3 in another section, and they all went off. So we all had to evacuate. Scott slept through it all. Everything. Never woke him. Yep. I'm like, never stirred him. I had to wake him up. He's like, "What?" He's like, "What?" I'm like, I don't know what's going on. We have to get outside. So here he is getting dressed to help carry 2 kids down. Because that was when Allie. Diamond was 3 and Saber was 1. Yep. Here to come find out. A bunch of kids, 8-year-old kids, 10-year-old kids, pulled all the alarms. Yep, he slept right through it. Never faced him. I wish I could sleep like that. But since I got on this anxiety medication, I'm sleeping better. I told my doctor, I said, I hope the blood pressure ain't because of this anxiety medication he put me on because I'm sleeping. I said, I've never slept so good in so many years. He goes, well, we might have to, he goes, regulate it or change it a bit. Because then if my blood pressure isn't back to normal, then we have to start seeing if the medication and anxiety is the newest one he put me on. So I was like, oh, great. But cross my fingers that my blood pressure is normal. Because I told him I don't want another medication. All right. So I'm going to call it a morning. I said that an hour ago or 45 minutes ago. But have a good Monday, everybody. I might be back on later. Who knows? When I get home from the doctor's office. I was supposed to go have a lunch with my daughter-in-law today, except my son's sick. So I told her I ain't going near her. She's off because she works at a bank. So I told her maybe we'll reschedule because I just got over being sick for 2.5 weeks. I don't want to get sick again, and I was over there yesterday, so I hope I don't pick nothing up. I went and hooked it, swallowed some airborne as soon as I found that out yesterday. Alrighty, guys. As always, be happy, be kind, be safe, be funny, be crafty, and bye for now, and have a good Monday. I will talk to you all later. Thanks for coming in. Bye.